Alright, bunch of Magic time. Playing some white-black Aristocats in Standard. And this hand's odd. We have all of our payoffs and sack outlets, but no tokens, no token generators, no Anointed Procession. So we'll see. I mean, Bantu seems like it can steal some games. Plains for our opponent, and Town Gossipmonger. So it looks like we're up against white-red humans. Another Yahani. Well, Forsaken Sanctuary, go. Ye Old Taplands. Well, if we can clog up the ground, we should be good. But this hand is not very good at clogging up the ground. Thalia's Lieutenant pumps the dorks. And opponent just going to transform. Alright. Transform the Gossipmonger. Well, play the Swamp, and let's just Bantu. Can't block, but it's also not going to die. Next turn, we can Zulaport Cutthroat, sack it to Bantu if we have to. Thraben Inspector. This deck could have Declaration in Stone, so that's worth keeping in mind. Opponent gets a clue. Or Stasis Snare or something. Another Gossipmonger. Good God. No. More? More one-drops? No. Griff's Boon. Okay. So opponent gets in for 7? Ugh. Nixless, a little slow at the moment. Well, play Zulaport Cutthroat. Pass the turn. We might just be dead. We gotta start, like, sacking Zulaport Cutthroats just to block stuff. Oh, God. And an Always Watching. Keeps getting worse. And we don't even get to kill it? Oh, my goodness. Well, drain our opponent, gain a couple life. Not an ideal sequence. Annoying Procession, super sweet, but not with this draw. Yep. Down to 10. We draw a Swamp. Well, play Yahani. Play Zulaport Cutthroat. Pass the turn. This isn't great by any means. We're just being forced to sacrifice all of our Cutthroats. Good God. And there's a Declaration in Stone off the top. Yeah, this hand isn't going to get it done. We're actually just dead. We're not going to leave our opponent there to think about it. We're just dead. Okay, so that didn't go very well. But our draw was definitely not designed for that matchup. So let's go down the cast out for the Fumigate. And run it back. We just want the Hidden Stockpile, Sacred Cat, Sram's Expertise type draw. We had kind of the wrong half of our deck. I think that half of our deck would have been okay if the matchup was more controlling. But against an aggro deck, the all Zulaport Cutthroat Bantu draw is not really what we wanted. Also, like, a mix would have been nice. A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B, that type of thing. We could play first. This is more of what we want. Little nervous about our land situation. But we have Hidden Stockpile. And we have double Sram's Expertise. So if we just get 2 lands, things should be pretty sweet. There's land number 1. So let's lead on Hidden Stockpile. Pass the turn. Come on, one more land. If we get this Sram's Expertise down, we should be in great shape. Thalia's Lieutenant. Pretty obnoxious. Opponent gets in for 3. Well, play Westville Abbey. I think we just pass the turn in Stasis Snare and hope like crazy we draw an untapped land. Which, for our 4th land, is kind of unlikely. Town Gossipmonger. Pumps Thalia's Lieutenant. Thraben Inspector. Pumps Thalia's Lieutenant. Geez, are we still just going to be too slow? Well, let's Stasis Snare. Get rid of Thalia's Lieutenant. Well, come on, land. Land into Sram's Expertise Yahani. So good. Eiley. Well, let's play Eiley. Pass the turn. This gives us a blocker. Also gives us the ability to scry for a land if we have to. Well, what's our opponent got? Sacks the clue. Goes to combat. Gets it. This doesn't feel good, but I think we got to just trade. Land? Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're not even skimping. We got 24 lands in our deck. Oh, man. Are we really going to lose this one? Another Thraben Inspector. Always Watching. Pretty bad for us. So our opponent's getting in for 5. Well, we're getting to the untap land or bust stage. I think we have to just sack Zulaport. Not a land. To the bottom. Not a land. And that's game. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Yep, it's over. Oh, goodness. Well, I don't really think this is a bad matchup. I think we kept a bad hand for the matchup in game 1, and we're going to die with, oh man, with a hand that's pretty unbeatable for our opponent. Sram's expertise, Zulaport Cutthroat into Sram's expertise into Yahani is block all your stuff, gain so much life, we're triggering hidden stockpile. Like, there's no way our opponent can beat that hand. Unfortunately, yeah, game over. Thalia means even if we draw a land, we still lose, and geez, that was a depressing one. Well, we weren't going to draw an untap land or a land at all for a while, so Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free, and you can find the next video in the playlist right here.